Breaking news reaching us currently is that 3 people are feared dead after a helicopter crash in Tema. Now, according to an article on City Newsroom, 3 people are feared dead following a helicopter crash in Tema on Monday, March 16th, 2026. The helicopter reportedly crashed at Oninku Drive School Park in Tema Community 1, near the city's central bus district. Personnel from the Ghana National Fire Service are on the scene as we speak, working to recover the bodies from the wreckage. It seems helicopter crashes are becoming more rampant than before, because it was just last year that some of our ministers lost their lives in another helicopter crash. So what seems to be causing this? Because this one is actually quite, news like this is always very devastating to hear. It's never easy to hear that someone has lost their life, and in a helicopter crash no less, because that is such a crazy way to die. Like, imagine that. So I feel like if people are going to be using helicopters more frequently, there need to be checks, like the way when you're using a plane, they go through all these level of checks before they make sure that, okay, it's safe to take off, it's safe for flight, people can take them and they'll be able to land safely. There need to be things like parachutes, safety precautions, because why should it crash and people will die? Because it's like they are in the plane and then the plane crashes and the plane crashes with them. That means that they could not escape whilst they were still in the air, which is very, very bad, because I know for every single aircraft they should have parachutes, so that if in the instance that something happens, at least you'll be able to escape. You have your parachute, you jump overboard, you go and land safely, and then if the aircraft wants to crash, fine, can go and crash. I feel like those things, they can always recover them, but you can never recover human lives. So I don't think we should be losing lives to these incidents that can be easily avoided. There needs to be checks. They need to make sure that these helicopters are safe, because clearly something was wrong somewhere. That is why it ended up in a crash, and these people are gone for good. I'm looking at the footage right now. It's a very, very gory scene. People are standing around it. They can't even look at it clearly. Even me watching it on my phone right now, I can barely look at it. Like, it's such a sore sight for the eyes, to be honest. I don't feel like we should be dealing with things like this right now. Like, I feel like this should be, a lesson to Ghana, to the authority, to whoever is in charge of these aircrafts. Please, let's do some checks, okay? If these things are faulty, let's take them out of the system. Just because we don't want to do these checks, we are risking people's lives. We're asking people's livelihood. These people that have passed away, we don't know if they are breadwinners. What are their families going to do? Aside from mourning, now they've lost whoever is taking care of them. And this is very sad. I don't feel like things like this should be happening. So there needs to be these checks. If they're not going to do the checks, they shouldn't allow anybody to fly these aircrafts. As it stands now, we don't know the identities of the people who have lost their lives, but if we have more information on the issue, we will bring it here right for you. This has been What They Go On right here at Your Charlie Studios with me, Karen Jacqueline, your favorite host. I'll see you guys in the next video.